Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be uploading part 2 of the interview with Bryant Rohloff from Rohloff Real Estate. He is the president, owner, and CEO. And I wanted to talk about some things that I had run into yesterday with uploading the video. MLS actually stands for Multiple Listing Service, so please don't get that confused with site. And then step 2, when Brian talks about comp, he is actually talking about comparable listings. It's a real estate term. We'll get to the second part of the interview, and it'll be about some problems you run into when you operate your own Airbnb. Without further ado, let's get to it.
I think you run into a lot of obstacles when you run Airbnbs, and we were always living in fear. We had a fear of a call. I think one of the things for us was having this phone call or message from the tenant or the guest in Airbnb language, having a phone call or a message that said something that we felt like we couldn't handle. That's a fear, right? And what's the biggest fear for most homeowners is, I feel like one of the biggest fears is plumbing issues, right? Like the pipes break, the house floods, these big issues that you're like, what would I do if this happened? And that keeps people from actually acquiring real estate, is they're so afraid of these things happening. And we were no different. We acquired it, and actually we got a phone call within our first, I would say, couple months, and it was the plumbing had exploded. And the plumbing was so bad that there was literal crap coming up out of the sewer, and the whole house was just filled with really nasty sewage and things. And so we were put in fight or flight mode. We went over there, assessed the damage, assessed the situation, and then first thing we did was we took care of the guest. We made sure the guests were comfortable. We got them a hotel room that night, made sure that they were out of there. They didn't have to worry about it, apologized profusely. Of course, they were very understanding. It's out of our control. Nothing that we could have done could have prevented that. We were caught blindsided. We cleaned up the mess. We hired a plumber. We paid for the plumbing costs, which we had a reservation of money. You have to have a little bit of money just in case of those things happening. And we overcame that obstacle. And I think the big lesson for us was, next time we weren't going to be as scared of the phone ringing, right? So we've had a series of things like this happen where each time we're a little bit less terrified of the phone ringing. We're less terrified of the messages coming back and being very scary. And I think that comes with experience of knowing that you can get it done and get it done right, and there is a solution. And this world is not perfect, and you expect things to happen that are a little bit crazy and a little bit bad. And the more you do it, the better you get.